welcome to my first voiceover. So, I did show this in a short, and now I'm going to explain where it is. This overlooks where I want to live, and it is next to a Buddhist temple, and it is this statue is Kuan Yin, who is the goddess of mercy. um, she is also known, Goddess of Mercy, Kuan Yin means perceives the sounds of the world. It's like a maternal care. I absolutely love this Buddhist temple. That's what I'm saying. So that overlooks where I want to live. So now we're going on to my first flight with my son. He is he's a pilot, but this is just his hobby, and we are actually going to fly over his my daughter-in-law's workplace. So I would just show you what I do when I'm home with my son. Okay, so on New Year's Day, we decided to go have lunch in a place called City Beach. And after lunch, of course, there's a beach, and Danny had to go see it. So this clip is no sound. There's my feet. Hello. um, but the next clip, I thought I'd let you listen to the sound of ocean at a different beach. So all my members will recognize this picture. We stayed there until the sunset. Okay, so we are at the first of three beaches that I was making sure that, just getting grounded and finding out exactly what area called me. This, as I said, this is Moana Beach. And I mean, life's hard. Choice of three beaches, right? I don't want to sound that bad. But this one here, it was okay. As you can see in the areas that I'm looking at, all three beaches you can drive on, which is fabulous because you can just set up everything and, um, you can swim, you can eat, you can do everything. You can spend the whole day there. We're kind of just driving around. I made my son take me to all three beaches. We spent the day together. Um, this is kind of out of focus, which is a shame, but that was the first beach. And really, I shouldn't be so choosy. I mean, I'd be grateful if I lived on any three of those beaches, but one did call me, and you will see. Hey guys, I thought I'd do a video. I'm going to put a compilation together of the beaches where I'm looking at living. So I'm on my favorite beach. This one's called Aldinga. It's very calm. You can drive down here, as you can see. I'm going to turn the camera around to show you what I want the rest of my life to look like. All right. Can I turn it around while I'm filming? I cannot. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. This is called Aldinga Beach. You can drive down here, you can swim, but look at it, it's calm. I just don't think video does it justice. It is so stunning and it just goes forever. And yeah, I just see bringing my grandkids down here, me swimming, Jim fishing, and of course there's no way we're going to be living up here because they are multi-million-dollar properties. But where there's a will, there's a way, my loves. So this is what I want my view to be. And I know a lot of people are wanting to see things, so I'm going to put as I said, I'm going to put a compilation together so that you can see what I'm looking at. All right, so that's that. I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of the day, and I'm going to add to this. So we're looking at 3 beaches. This one's Aldinga. We did the Moana Beach first, and now we're going to go down to Silver Sands. So just doing my investigation while I'm out here. Love yous. Bye. Okay, so now we're at the 3rd beach, and it's Silver Sands Beach, South Australia, which is actually connected to Aldinga. So, but there is a fence that goes across, so you've got to leave Aldinga Beach and then come back down on this Silver Sands Beach. And I have to admit that there was something about this beach that I really loved as well. But then it occurred to me, it's one and the same. So I can obviously walk to Silver Sands Beach from Aldinga, and I'd happily do that. It is just so beautiful and it really calls my soul. Um, I'm determined to make this happen the best that I can. And it was just a really good trip. I went and saw real estate agents while I was there. And there is another place, and I'm really sad that in the car it didn't focus on the beach. As you can see, there's people on the beach. I think when we turn around, you'll see that, or I move the camera where you can see where people have pulled their cars up or their trucks and just make a day of it with the kids. It is so good for kids, grandkids, um, and down in you can see down where I'm moving, there's another area down there. I think it's called Northampton. I can't remember. So this is the other side of the beach. Um, this was in school holidays in Australia, so not as many people because it was during the week, but definitely there. I'm trying to focus in that other area. It is. I'm pretty sure it's that one on the right there. Um, it's a little too far. It's like an hour and a half away from my grandkids, which just is like a little bit too far. As you can see, people, I didn't want to intrude on their privacy. Hey everyone, I am going to take you for a walk and show you the awesome area my son lives in. So I am going to turn the camera around if I can figure it out, and I couldn't figure it out before. Hang on one second. So I wasn't recording. So this is across the road. This is the park across the road from my son. They're still building. There's a pond and you can walk around the pond, and you can also walk around the park. Lots of people always out. It's a beautiful morning. There is a skate park, a basketball hoop. There is gym equipment. There's a field that we play soccer, cricket, football, whatever the kids want to do, and adults. And one of the things I absolutely love about home is that majority of parks have shelters, and in the shelters they have barbecues. So I grew up and into my adulthood, we would come out here on a weekend and we would have a barbecue, and they're free. And you just clean it off. Little park for the kids. But mainly this is my view every day. While I'm walking around the park, I usually do several laps of the pond, several laps of the park. So to give you an insight to my world over here, this is a beautiful sunny morning. This is not paradise to me, but if this is where I had to be, I'd be happy. But you saw where I want to live, but it's still absolutely beautiful. So there you go, my loves. As I said, I'm adding all these bits together so you can see what I've been up to. All right, bye for now. Okay, so every day I look at, there's a lot of little baby birds in here. Everything is protected in here. And there's this one bird and it's looking at me now. See if I can zoom in. Every day I try and catch her off her nest so I can see her babies, but she's always on it. And she keeps a good eye on me when I'm around. But one of these days, hopefully, I've only got a week left here. I'm hoping to catch the babies, but there's plenty of babies in here. They're not so much out today. Oh, they're way over there. But it's so cute. I thought I'd just show you. Here's some little chicks with Mama. And Mama is diving for food. Look how little, can you see the little one? I don't know if I can go any closer. But there's a bigger one and a little one. They're so cute. This is the view from the other side of the park. And sometimes I just sit on a bench and enjoy the sun. But these are, I'll find the name of these, I can't remember, but they are endangered, so they put them in here to be protected. You can't feed them, you just got to live their little lives. So yeah. Okay, so second flight with my son. I thought I would just film a bit. You can see um, it's kind of the opposite here in Australia. So it is the middle of summer. We have pretty rough summers. So everything is dead in summer and everything is green in winter. It's kind of the opposite, but this is him taking off. Um, it's a little itty bitty plane, but I thought I'd just show you. I love flying with him. He has wanted to fly since he was 6 years old, and to be with your son that realizes his dreams is perfection. And this is just a coastline that I would show you. And that was my last trip and the end of the video. Thank you, everyone.